All right. Welcome back to Eyes Open Media. I know you guys are missing the reset prayers, right? We concluded that yesterday. So it is what it is. I think what's her name? Prophet Tony Nunn on Periscope said that she will be starting to do some reset praying tonight. So I think she's gonna start at 4:30 Eastern time. I think 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. She's going to do some type of reset prayer. I think she's going to be hitting on subjects though. There's going to be some subject matters and some things. So she's going to be doing. I'm not sure about Prophet Rodrigo, but he said he was going to start as well. So I don't know. So anyways, hope you guys just enjoying the day and things of that nature. But let's talk about the and I got a picture here of the sky, and you guys know that you got the first heaven, the second heaven, and the third heaven. And I know there's Israelites and Hebrew people that say, well, there's really no heaven. Heaven heaven will actually be on earth, and when Yeshua returns, the new heaven and takes everybody into basically into a new heaven, which would be on in Jerusalem, right? The new Jerusalem. Heaven will come down and be on the earth. Okay, so some people think that there's no heaven and there's just the sky, you know what I mean, and the galaxy and universe, and that the heaven, actual real heaven, will begin when Yeshua returns, and Jerusalem is, then an earth, Jerusalem becomes a new heaven. Okay, I think there is a heaven. For me personally, I think there is a heaven. I think there is a first a first heaven, a second heaven, and a third heaven. Okay, which I have been saying that we are in the third heaven, right? Which is the earth, the galaxies, the universe, and things of that nature. And then the second heaven, which is a spiritual realm, where Satan and his demons lie, and then you got the first heaven, which is where Yeshua and the Holy Spirit and the Father, Elohim, Abba, reigns, right, with the angels. So who really, no one knows, 100%, right? Some people have had dreams of going and seeing heaven. Many people have prophetically seen heaven. Many people have prophetically lied about that as well. So you know what I mean. So people do it for gains. People do it because they want to. People want to do it for attention and money, and then other people have actually seen heaven, been up there, know what's in it, know, what I mean, to the T, right? So, and they've been around it. They've been into the second heaven. Many people have said they've been into the second heaven. They've been to hell. They've seen it. They've seen the devastation and destruction and all the stuff about it, right? So, and we all been to the third heaven. That's where we are right now. Okay, that's which is Earth, right? And we know what Earth is like and things. But this video is going to be more about people speaking prophetically, or people speaking about dreams and visions and things of that nature, because a lot of people on YouTube, and a lot of people on social media, and just people in general, they dream. Everybody, a lot of people dream, right? So, and they speak about the things they see, but here's the problem is that, if now, I'm not saying this is all the time, this is not everybody, but the problem is that when a lot of these people are speaking and they're telling you their dreams, and they're telling you about, they seen an earthquake, they seen a tsunami coming, they seen tidal waves, or they seen the second coming, they've seen all these things, right? And they see destruction and all types of stuff. A lot of these people, you got to look at their lives, you know what I mean? Because a lot of these people are getting it from the second heaven. They're getting these things. Not saying that these things aren't going to eventually happen, because we know we do expect, things, just lots of destruction to happen in the future, right? Because we're at the end times. We're supposed to see these types of things in the end time. So we understand that the tidal waves and the tsunamis and all the massive earthquakes and all these things are going to be happening in the future because we are in the end times. Yeshua has to return for his people, right? So because the world's just going to get wickeder and wickeder, if that's a word. Okay, so we understand that. But when people are saying it's like things like massive tsunamis and massive earthquakes and massive stuff are imminent, like when they're putting that fear on YouTube onto people, because there's a lot of fear mongers on YouTube, right? So they're putting that fear into people that are listening to them, and they're saying, I seen it, it's coming, like it's coming now, like it's coming very soon, and then it's like, okay, a whole year goes by and you don't see anything, right? And it's because a lot of those people are getting their dreams and the visions from the second heaven. They're not getting it from Yeshua. They're not getting it from the Holy Spirit. They're not getting it from the Father, okay, or from any of the angels or anything like that. They're getting it from the second heaven. Satan is deceiving them in their dreams because Satan shows. And here's the thing: Satan shows us. The devil shows us dreams too, not just God. God's not the only one showing us dreams. The devil's also showing us dreams as well. So you have to be able to discern which one is which. And how do you do that? Well, first you cancel all your dreams. That's number one. Okay? Every time you take a nap, every time you snooze off, every time you go to sleep, when you wake up, you need to cancel all your dreams. Because first of all, you don't remember all your dreams. So how don't you know that you weren't getting robbed or killed or whatever, or bad things were happening in your dreams that you wake up and you can't remember? So immediately, it doesn't matter how good or bad your dream is, you need to cancel your dreams, right? So once you cancel your dream, and I already told you how to do that stuff, so you guys need to look at the other videos. But anyway, so after you cancel your dream, you need to then pray and tell God, if that dream that I saw of this and that is from you, then you need to let me know. You know what I mean? You need to speak to me and let me know, and the Lord will confirm it to you. The Lord always confirms things to us at least 3 times. So if he shows you that it was from him once, say it again. Because you need 3 confirmations. The Lord loves to do things in 3. Our Father does things in 3s, right? So when you get the confirmation 3 times, then you know it's from him. That's how you discern between Satan's dreams and things and visions that he's deceiving you with from the Lord, because the Lord will confirm it 3 times. If the Lord doesn't confirm it 3 times, then you know it's not from him. Okay. And then usually sometimes if he doesn't want to confirm it 3 times, he'll send somebody and he'll send somebody in your path. And it could be a prophet or somebody or apostle, and they will say, "Hey, I did it." And say, "Oh, wow, I had this dream," and then that's confirmation, right? So he'll send somebody else to confirm it for you, okay, with you. So a lot of these people that are speaking a lot of this stuff about tidal waves and tsunamis, earthquakes, all these disastrous, fear-mongering stuff, which is definitely coming true in the future, but not. They're speaking as imminent. Be ready. All this stuff they're speaking, they're seeing these dreams are coming to them from the second heaven. Okay, Satan is deceiving them in their dreams. Not saying that it's not going to happen in the future, but when they say imminent, make sure you're ready, and you don't see nothing for a whole year, it's because Satan that's coming from the second heaven. It's Satan deceiving them, okay? And the reason why Satan's allowed to do that is because, number one, they haven't confirmed it with God 3 times that is from God. So that right there makes them go on YouTube and then to speak about it without confirming it. They're not confirming their dreams, okay, before they speak about it, okay? And number 2, they're living holy. They're not living holy. They're living worldly, okay? And many of these YouTubers that are on here speaking these things, they don't live holy. They live a worldly life, right? Okay. They go to they go to the clubs and they drink, they get drunk, they smoke. A lot of them smoke, and a lot of them get high. A lot of them are sleeping around. A lot of them are doing all types of stuff, right? So they're not living holy. So number one, you're not living holy. And then number two, you're not confirming their dream. They're not confirming their dreams with God. Okay, so those are two big mistakes. And so when they go on these YouTube channels and they go on Facebook and say, "Oh my God, I had a dream last night that the angels showed me destruction and earth and asteroids and all types of stuff, and it's coming in the next 6 months. We need to prepare and get ready." And then you don't see nothing. It's because they're getting it from the second heaven. They're being deceived. Okay, so it looks real, it seems real, but they're being deceived, especially with the timing, because as you guys can see, the last year we've had so many YouTubers and Facebook group people talk about imminent destruction, and we haven't seen anything yet, right? So you know what I'm saying? It's January 4th, 2017, and nothing has happened, right? So you got to question your head, where are they getting that information from? Where's it coming from? And have they confirmed it with God? Because I guarantee you, they didn't confirm those dreams with God, and they didn't and they're not living holy, so the devil's able to deceive them. Okay, now when I come on here and I share dreams I've had, you know what I mean, some of them still haven't come because 50 Cent and all the other stuff that I saw, they haven't come. But a lot of times you guys are praying, okay? You know what I mean? Like, you guys are praying for those people. So, if I see somebody getting shot or something like that, and I do a video on it, and you guys pray about it, then and a lot of times when I see a dream or something like that, I go immediately to my other prophets and say, "Do you see this?" And they say, "Yeah." Then I come on YouTube and I tell you guys about it, and then you guys begin to pray for them. So it doesn't matter if it's Beyonce, it doesn't matter if it's 50 Cent, it doesn't matter what it is. A lot of times you guys are praying, and that's keeping these people alive. You know what I mean? Because I got it confirmed from other people that yes, they've seen the same thing. Okay, so and also things like me seeing Trump, when I did the video of me seeing Trump winning the elections, even though I personally thought, because of our what do you call it, because of our decodings, I thought Hillary was going to win, right? And that's what I told you guys. So and I didn't shy away from that. But my vision, I saw the vision of Trump winning, and I even told you guys that Donald Trump was going to win the elections because of the vision I had, and then my 365 crew was going to then celebrate Donald Trump's victory. But that's not what I didn't care about that, though, because my decodings, my team's decodings were saying that Hillary was going to win because she was going to rig the elections, right? So you guys all know that. You guys heard me say that a million times. And even all the way up to the elections, everything on that decoding was going according to plan, right? We were predicting everything they were going to say at the debates, and they were saying everything that we told you guys they were going to say. How did we know that? Because it's decoding. Everything's like you guys see the old girl that got in trouble from the Democrats for sharing what was going to be said on the for the debates to Hillary, so she could have an upper hand, and she still lost. Okay, so everything's already been planned long time ago, guys and girls. That's why decoding is kind of very fun, because things are planned out years in advance. And then they just put it to stage like a Hollywood script right in front of your face, and you think this stuff happened right then and there, but really it took place 10 years ago, and they're just putting it together in your face. Okay, that's a different story. Okay, but either way, I was really confident in the decodings that Hillary was going to cheat the elections and find a way to win. But I did tell you guys that my vision, I saw Trump winning, right? And then I saw my crew celebrating. That's exactly what happened. Trump won and my crew celebrated, right? So the team decoding was wrong on one day, and that was the election day. It wasn't wrong days before, but it was wrong on election day. And you know why? Because millions and millions of people prayed for Donald Trump to win, and God had no choice but to listen to the people. There's too many people praying for Donald Trump to win. So God said that he had no choice but to reverse that, and make sure Donald Trump won, because Hillary was winning in the beginning of elections, and all of a sudden it turned around for Donald Trump. So that's the power of you guys praying. So like I say, prayers change everything, right? Same thing with Obama. Obama trying to stay in office longer. We're praying against that. And because we're praying against that, God is listening to us, right? And we pray that he's no longer there after, January 20th. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this. And, you got to be holy. You got to get confirmation and your dreams will be awesome. All right. So eyes open. Bye.